chat, here we go. We are looking at some replays of Fast versus Firstkiller. Fast, the 12-year-old, believe it or not, he got older and turned 13-year-old. Next-gen 1v1 wonder who has recently grinded, upwards of top 10 in the world, probably like top 5 in North America. I think he is somewhere in the 20s right now when he played these games against Firstkiller. These games against Firstkiller were 2 days ago. And Firstkiller, I believe, could be #1 North America right now. I'm not sure, but he's playing in this NASCAR car. I don't know if I've seen him play the NASCAR car. Does he do this at any other time than in these 1v1s? I don't know. There are 2 replays of Fast and Firstkiller that we're going to watch. So we'll see if he's in the NASCAR car again. Fast versus Firstkiller. Fast, I've actually seen Fast play a bunch of times against the top-rated guys in 1v1 ranked. I saw him play against AJ a few different times last time I was watching AJ stream. So I think Fast has been hard on the 1v1 grind. And, it's hard to blame the new players to the scene, especially the young ones, to get involved in the 1v1 scene. We've seen lots of players work their way through the 1v1 scene, eventually to, the 3v3 pro scene. A nice air dribble up from Firstkiller. Firstkiller dominating, though, at the start of this one, using this Camaro, I think that's what it says there, to put the work in on Fast. Fast trying to clear this one away, but a tight angle shot from Firstkiller, and he continues to run it up 4-0. Did you guys actually start a prediction? These are replays. These have already happened before. I guess you guys don't know how it ends up, but chat predicting on a sports game that happened in the past is what it feels like right now. There are 2 replays, which means in theory, it could end up 1-1 if you guys are predicting on the whole series. Nice play from Fast. A delayed dribble, get Firstkiller on the goal line, and then air roll shot it behind him for his first goal. Fast trying to look off kickoff goal. And even though Firstkiller very likely to get that save, Fast is just trying to keep Firstkiller busy so he can dive in and take that back corner boost. He's made Firstkiller completely separate himself from the ball, so a wide open field for Fast to set up a shot. And he can roll it in, side flip it up into the crossbar before First can get back. Fast trying to clear this back into his own corner to take control, but Firstkiller is going to be able to work his way all the way back in. Interesting defense from Fast, letting the ball come out in front of the goal line instead of trying to challenge it earlier. You see a lot of ones players, never wanting to even entertain the idea of a 50 going into their net and trying to challenge it before it crosses that near post. But Fast pretty willing to let it roll across, and this could be a nasty double. Just a little bit too inside from First. So Fast with lots of field. Immediate air dribble to put Firstkiller right on the goal line, and Firstkiller doesn't get the touch. I like that immediate play and that quick rush. Sometimes in situations where you need to counterattack after a poor play on offense by the opposition, the best way to do so is to take it up in the air because the ball is bouncing high, to try and kill it and then go for a ground shot that doesn't get sent to the moon can be too hard. So you'll see a lot of these top ones players just immediately pull up into an as fast as possible air dribble, which Fast does to put Firstkiller in a completely tough spot. What a save from Fast. Seemed like he was out of position, but he somehow got back around to pitch that one out of the corner to unfortunately just get scored on right away as First taps one in from midfield. It is so interesting to watch these NASCAR cars, or any car other than the meta cars, play. It looks like a mod almost added a different look to a car. Does that make sense? It looks kind of out of place, and I almost never see people play it, but maybe Firstkiller, trying to come up with a new meta. Somebody's got to do it. Maybe the NASCAR car is the way to get it. And you know what? The Batmobile stuff recently got released today, and I went and bought it because I feel like Batmobile is actually one of the car types that people use a decent amount in competitive play, and I never had it, and I was worried it would never come back again. And it finally came back, so I scooped it up. I had the credits available. I am now a Batmobile owner, guys. Astral used the NASCAR stuff a bunch. Oh, did he? Fast has worked his way back into this game. A really tough start. I like that snaky dribble. Firstkiller and Fast in a bit of a dance there as they both scooped back around the ball. Really weak touch from Firstkiller. In fact, this should be a really easy bucket. Fast doesn't even need to think about hitting it hard, as Firstkiller just giving up a tie game with 37 seconds left to go. Not a great kickout from Firstkiller either. Great recovery there. He missed that second boost pad, which is, I think, basically always a mistake. I haven't seen any top player set up a kickoff where they don't grab that intentionally, but he recovered well to get back in front of the ball. Fast! Just a double jump, not even a double jump bump, just a well-timed double jump. Firstkiller, not wanting to slow down on defense, it seems, has been a bit antsy when Fast slows down the ball and makes those plays, but an immediate kickoff goal will instantly tie it back up. 17 seconds left to go. These cars always like load in late. You guys notice that? On the kickoff, they load in as like a different car, and then they finally make it in. Fast, a low 50, or just a slow roll off a kickoff. He was threatening that high flick. But these guys going back and forth like crazy in the past few seconds. In the past few seconds. Fast. Look at it finishing off here, 7-6. Firstkiller did get underneath the ball. This flick, he actually has open field. This should be a bucket. Oh no, Firstkiller. Oh, it seemed like it was going to be overtime, but he couldn't get underneath it. If he had played that differently, did he need to rush it as bad? Let's watch it from Fast's perspective. Yeah, he did kind of need to rush it. If he didn't take that early shot, Fast was going to be able to clear it. But Fast takes the dub in the first of 2 games between Fast and Firstkiller. 7-6 as the youngster takes down the legend. Game 2, next gen Fast versus Firstkiller. Firstkiller still rocking the NASCAR. He is playing like a madman. He did this a little bit in the previous 1v1 they played. By the way, I don't know if I mentioned it. This 1v1 was a couple days ago, and it felt like Firstkiller just left the net completely wide open, but he must have had a read that I did not have, as Fast hits it off the post and is unable to grab his first. Power shot from Fast, trying to catch Firstkiller out of position. But he makes it back, and a great catch and carry the other way. He just does not want to slow down right now. The immediate moment that Firstkiller got possession, he instantly got to Supersonic, and then just held Supersonic while carrying the ball down the other side of the field. Not necessarily the best thing to do in 1v1. It's going to cost you a lot of boost, and you really need the ability to change the speed of the ball when it comes time to shoot. Unless you're getting some kind of counterattack play when the defender is not ready, you need to reserve the ability to change up the speed of the shot. And by just immediately going full speed Supersonic, you make it really tough on yourself. Firstkiller also just handing over a free goal there. I think it was like a missed touch on the back wall. Whatever it was a wide open net for Fast. Has First been focusing on ones much lately? I don't know. He's highly rated in ones, but that's always the case when you have a high account, because I think you know, I was looking for replays from other top players, of which Daniel does not have any. But I also noticed he doesn't have any games at all, but he still appears on the leaderboard. So you don't even need to play any games when the season resets. I guess as long as you have a high rating still, you'll show up on the leaderboard, you know, wherever they reset your MMR to. Fast, trying to snipe Firstkiller. Did not succeed, but did get the boost, and he's going to lob this one up to himself. Firstkiller's done this a lot in these games so far. When he feels like he's made a slight mess up, he has no interest in try-harding to get back and make the save. He's just going to flip himself away from the ball and reset. He'd rather just go to the next kickoff. Like, once again, I'm not sure why he left so far away from this ball. I think Fast could have gotten a shot if he really wanted to. But Fast is going to bring it back out to midfield. His flip reset does not connect, but he stays aggressive and pinches this ball high. Firstkiller is definitely playing very, very interesting. 4-1 lead for Fast. This is the kind of tilt you'd seeing from Firstkiller, I think, that usually results in not queuing a mode and or forfeiting very early, but Firstkiller sticking with it, 5-1, as Fast scores an immediate kickoff goal. Wave dash kickoff for Firstkiller. Should not be a second. Thought he was going to be able to get that aerial shot before Fast got there. But Fast covers it well. Firstkiller continuing his current method of just refusing to slow down. This time it works, as he takes a really quick touch off the wall and gets it just inside the far post before Fast can stop him. Firstkiller another. Make it 3-5. Working his way, only down 2. Just a little over half the game left. He'll head to the skies. He's going to go flip reset. No, he'll tap it. Air dribble bump. Fast. Almost able to cover it. But just like that, a string of goals. And Firstkiller is completely back in this game. Fast trying to slow down the play and ends up getting completely toasted as Firstkiller flicks it past over him, doing a good job of shadow defense. Fast could not get it around him. Felt like he couldn't start the play because of how close Firstkiller was pressuring him. And then, wow, just like that, Firstkiller has a lead, 6-5. This is why Firstkiller was not hopping out of the game. Even though Fast went up 5-1, I think this is a 5-0 run in the matter of like 30 seconds from Firstkiller. And it seemed like Fast was about to stop it until Firstkiller just bumped him away. And now a late recovering Fast is going to have very little boost. Firstkiller not going to get the double touch he wanted. Fast had at least a couple pads, which is all you need to get up to that top shelf and then clear away the double. If you want to score a double in ones, it's going to have to be a really high back wall to make sure that defender can't get up to affect it at all. 6-6. A minute 45 left to go. Momentum still arguably in favor of Firstkiller, as he has scored now 6 of the last 7 goals, I think, that have went in. Fast. Was that a delayed kickoff? An interesting delayed kickoff. It is going to get him a possession. Firstkiller is playing, I don't know how to put this. I mean, he's just playing so speedy. I don't know. You don't see this from ones players a lot, but it's like Firstkiller was given a challenge to never slow down under supersonic. Or if it turns out that he's, not supersonic for at least 80% of the match, then it doesn't count as a win because he's just zooming around. 8-6. He's finding a way to make it work with a minute 8 left to go. Slightly losing this kickoff. He is going to hand over possession of Fast. Fast, the air dribble bump, and a 7. As Firstkiller not able to dodge it and stay in front of the ball. Fast needed a kickoff, and instead, Firstkiller dominating it into the back corner. I've never seen a kickoff won that insanely hard. Almost too hard. There's no shot attempt is able to come out of it. Fast, nice placement. 8-8. 45 on the clock. Fast tying it back up. These guys back and forth now. Late into the game. Oh, a missed kickoff from Fast. That'll be an easy bucket from First. Super high scoring game, which you could expect to see from a guy like Firstkiller, and it's the way he's playing it right now, where he's not letting go of the boost button if possible. Not the best of wall to air dribble setups. Fast able to steal it away for free, but that was a potential opportunity to capitalize, and he didn't get it. Instead, His shot was weak. Firstkiller able to save it away, and the power shot the other way. 10-8. 22 seconds left to go. I would literally be a crazy man if I was thinking that this game was over with the way these guys have been scoring. 22 seconds means we're going to have 4 or 5 more goals at this pace. We're fast, slowing it down in front of the net. Firstkiller able to cover it, just too soft. I think that wasn't the worst of placements to try and get it past first the way he had it set up, but not going to be able to do it with as slow of a shot as Fast just had. So my goodness, this is like a sigh of relief. The game is going to end because that was such a speedy game. I feel like my heart's racing just watching it. But Firstkiller and Fast going to split their 1v1 games that they played a couple days ago.